Welcome to another Twinztalk. It's been a while, but a virtual quick discussion, and you may see some in person in the next month or so. But today, Don and I just wanted to get together. I weekend reading came across an article uh, by Ted Lamad titled "Fear of Acorns," and it was really interesting. And it talked about this is around AI and ChatGPT. And it was an interesting take on how we might want to be thinking about it. And full disclosure, Bill and Don are believers that this is really, really compelling for the individual professional.
and
We've lit,
and that we can take advantage of this to be more effective. Not
amen,
not not that there aren't negatives, there are.
and be aware, and that's what we're going to talk about a little bit. But throughout our careers, and off camera, we were talking about it. We have enjoyed so much benefit of living through a time in history in our careers where technology has largely become very affordable. It's not a barrier to entry in terms of learning tools, leveraging tools. So, Don, let's talk mindset about when you experience a new technology and you're thinking personal development for yourself. What are you thinking?
We talked about this earlier, Bill, but I think the phrase that we often use or hear is put your hand on the mountain. You know, what am I missing? This is a big deal. It seems to be a big deal. What am I missing? Rather than dismissing it, just put your toes in the water and see what happens. That would be the starting point. Okay, start.
Start. And often that is riskiest, the least amount of risk approach to take. Not high cost. You can put your hand on the mountain, touch it, and actually make some sort of an educated uh, thought about what you think. To dismiss it outright, anything, we're talking right now, we're talking ChatGPT, but any technology, to dismiss it outright may be a long-term, much larger mistake. So think
Bill,
about that.
I was just talking to some young professionals the other day, and the observation I made is if, say, we have 10 people here, if three of those pursue education in AI, meaning how can I take advantage of it for me, they are going to be, in a very short period of time, miles ahead of the other seven. That's just reality. And you got to say, where do I want to be in that equation?
A great point there is we talk or we're there's fear out there in the mainstream media that this is eliminating jobs. In the near term, the greater risk, and I think Don and I agree on this, the greater risk is that you people who use ChatGPT, for example, to augment their work become much more valuable than those who have chosen not to touch it. So that may be your competition, or it will be your competition very soon.
And I think what we're already seeing, and Bill, that's an excellent point. Jobs descriptions are starting to ask for knowledge of AI. And we talked a little bit about Copilot in Microsoft Office, which is coming. So we're not too far removed from being proficient in Office means you understand how to use Copilot in Microsoft Office, which is AI, which is ChatGPT basically built into Microsoft Office.
Yeah. So touch things, be curious, not judgmental. Thank you, Ted Lasso.
And enjoy the
Don,
ride. Enjoy the ride.
oh, great conversation. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Bill.